Oh no, don't tell me this is... Oh my fucking god. I knew straight away, like, oh god, we're going back to this creep. Alright, what's up everybody? We are on Season 1, Episode 23, which I think, yeah, it's supposed to be the season finale of Mushoku Tensei. This one is called Wake Up and Take a Step. Man, I just came off of watching Episode 22 and I don't even know what to say. That was such an emotional episode, but it also came completely out of nowhere, actually departing from not just Rujot, but also Eris there in the span of a single episode. Absolutely crazy. Where will this finale take us? I have so much to say and so little at the same time because I kind of just want to see where we go from here. I feel like I don't need to do a lot of reflection because I, already did that in the last episode on the season as a whole. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, this will be the finale, but of course we will be able to move on straight away to Season 2 as well. So it's not going to be too big of a deal, I think, and I can just limit basically my talk here for the time being. But yeah, at the same time, the big question remains, like... Well, like I said, there's basically two big questions for me. On one hand, I do very much wonder about, like, what does this mean for Rujot and for Eris, right? We don't even know really where Rujot went. Are we still going to see him back at some point? That's what, of course, Rudius teased, that like, oh, we'll always be able to see him back. We know that, but this is what we said about Roxy. We still haven't met up back with Roxy whatsoever over these entire 23 episodes, right? So unless it's happening in this one, that's a possibility. But that could be far, far away is what I'm saying. But then Eris is the big one. Like, is Rudius actually going to go after Eris? Or is he going to decide to stay out of it, right? I think it's for the better if he does stay out of it, in all fairness. I think Eris made a very purposeful choice here. And the choice that I think she's made is like, oh, going for the one guy that was talked about, Alphonse instructed her to go and basically marry this guy or something, right? Be his concubine. Which I guess, like, that's meant for her to sort of carry out or carry forward the Grey Rat status or something, right? The noble status that they had, that her family had, because she learned that her whole family had basically been, well, yeah, Soros of course got murdered, but then her parents were dead apparently as well, confirmed by Ghislaine. So basically there's no family left, there's no legacy without her, if that makes sense. And so she figures that, like, she is forced to do this. That's what I think it is, right? And I'm sure that Rudius must realize this the moment he thinks back to, of course, the whole conversation that they had. For now, he's just entirely caught up in it emotionally, which makes, yeah, a lot of sense. But like I said, you wonder what his next step is then going to be and what that means for the future of the series moving forward. Are we going to reconnect with any of the other characters? Are we gonna go search for his mom? Are we gonna go see Roxy? Maybe Sylvie was talked about as well in the episode, that like she is still missing and out there somewhere, right? These three characters is what I'm thinking about right now, as far as like, okay, those might be sort of main priorities. Well, Roxy even not so much, because Roxy knows that Rudius is alive and decided to purposefully sort of not go looking for him, right? Then again, Roxy, I think, did continue to go looking for Rudius's mom, so if Rudius goes after his mom, he's bound to find Roxy on that same path regardless, I guess. It all gets a little bit complicated there, guys, but I hope that for now I'm making sense. Yeah, that's what the big question remains. It's like, where do we go from here, and how is this first season going to leave us? What is it going to set up as far as the second season goes? I can't say I quite remember now. I think the first season was meant to have aired in like 2020. Was it 21? Was it like 19? I don't know. I mean, you've had to wait, I think, at least a year or two for season 2 to be airing, right? So it's always like nice for me I find it funny to sort of see like, okay, what's the point in the story where people were left off and where they like had to be speculating a bunch about what was going to be happening moving forward, unless of course they read the manga. But still, those are always things that I think about, and so I'm looking forward to seeing where this episode, yeah, is going to leave us, like I said. For now, guys, I hope you'll enjoy this reaction to episode 23, and of course, if you enjoy my reactions in general to Mushoku Tensei, you can already watch the next 8 episodes, and so the first 8 episodes of the second season straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description, as well as my reaction to the OVA will be up exclusively over on Patreon as well. Go and check it out. Your support is very much appreciated and allows me to make these videos in the first place. And then with that being said, let's dive into episode 23 of Mushoku Tensei. Oh, I think this is Ares and Ghislaine, no? Yeah, I see. Ares with the shorter hair, surely. Okay, we're not exactly saying fully goodbye to them then, as far as the show goes. That's a good thing. Man, I feel for Rudius, dude. Oh, wow. Is he dreaming again? Dreaming of what? Like dreaming about being on the water? What is that supposed to represent? He feels like he's drowning. What are these guys digging here for? Oh, I guess that just, yeah. Planting. Doing some farming. Growing crops. Please don't tell me season 2 becomes the farmland arc. Because I've already seen that done before. The wine cup is like on the brink of falling off. Saw that? I just hope he's not gonna be like sniffing that hair for the next 10 minutes. Oh shit, this definitely looks like real life, yep. School. Okay. Oh yeah, you've gotten yourself into a lot of trouble by saying that. Damn, man. Wow. Is that what led up to this? Just the one line about like telling them not to cut in line? Set the whole thing in motion? Wow. He was being supported and everything. Wow. Damn, man. Oh, yeah, he feels the exact same now with the note and everything. Oh, I love the symbolism and the overlap in the scenes. So well done. Dude, he really is becoming... He's becoming Anor here. He knows. Oh. Wait, he's gonna say we're faking a death? What is he saying? Ares ran out on you? So Ares did not, like, proceed with his plan. I'm not sure if I'm following, to be honest. Who is he saying that to? Is he saying that to Ares? Does he think there's like a grander plan in this? Or like something Ares expects out of him too? Who are these guys? Oh, they're bringing the meat to them.
ありがとうありがとう。このお礼は必ず。はあ、セイミリス。あんたが来てくれなきゃ、もう少しで俺たちは揃ってこいつのクソになってたよ。お前すっげえな。
Did Eris got her hair? Oh wait, this is Rujot. Holy shit. I'm thinking though, did Eris got her hair to not be recognized?
どこから来なすった。その服の模様、もしかして魔族かい。
ルーデウスはね、すごいのよ。頭が良くて、強くて。
Wow.
すごく才能があって。
Interesting how we're still getting both perspectives.
魔術の訓練だって隠さなくて。すっごくすごいの。
スペルド族だ。スペルド族？スペルド族なんて初めて見たぜ。私もだ。寝物語に聞いたことはあるが。
Yeah, and those weren't the greatest stories, were they?
額に石みたいなのがついてるって。
Why do you think he's wearing the band?
ルーデウスが死んじゃうなんて私考えもしなかった。何もできない。私じゃ何も。いつもルーデウスに頼ってばっかりで。
Is that also sort of what gave her that reality check? Yeah, I guess so, right? Seeing Rudius die there, like knowing that there was always a possibility she'd end up alone again. Okay. Yeah, these guys are surprisingly like impressed and friendly.
寝ない子はスペルト族が来て食べられちゃうぞってな。子供は食べん。
修行して竜神を倒せるくらいになったら、今度は私がルーデウスを守るの。
Man, just kind of giving me Sophie vibes with the short hair now. Wow, and back to real Rudius. This is one interesting episode once again. Here we go with the water. Still don't know what to make of that. I'm taking it all in, guys. Oh no, don't tell me this is... Oh my fucking god. I knew straight away, like, oh god, we're going back to this creep. Wow, even geese. Oh my god, dude, they're all still here. I love it. Where was he going off to again? He said goodbye to Paul there. Okay. Doldoa, what was it called? The camp? Yep, still with the figurines. I love how it's like showing to us that, like, you know, the stories continue. You get what I'm saying? Here we go. These guys. Survivors. Yeah, that's right around the time when we lost our body. Oh god. Wait, Kishirika's with them? Oh, they're doing a drinking game. I love it. This is just like Lord of the Rings. The dwarf even there. And the dwarf loses. The similarities. I don't want to know where Alina Elise is at though. I already know. Oh, actually, she's in the back there, I think. That is one massive hangover, huh? No, Alina Lisa, what are you doing, dude? Who is Hagura? Sell me. Well, you're already chained up, so... Green, currency. Oh, Roxy paid for her. Roxy bought her. Oh no, now you get demonized.
必ずお金は返してもらいますからね。そうじゃったな。じゃが、わらわは
Here we go. Great Emperor. She is one hell of a character, dude.
じゃあ私の代わりに陛下のその目で人探しでもお願いします。
Well, who? Is it gonna be Rudius' mom? Because she wasn't really looking for Rudius anymore, right?
違います。ルーデウス・グレイラットという人物の行方不明の家族です。よし、わかった。
Can she do that?
なんじゃったか。どれ?
You know him. Rudius, you dumb fuck. How the hell? Well, I guess Rudius at that point did not realize that his family was missing yet, right? Makes sense. Okay, okay. Lilia and Paul reunited. I don't know if that's a good thing. But I'm happy for Aisha. Wow. Yeah, that's the missing piece. Let's hope, man. Can get the actual sort of reunion still going that we saw last episode. Yeah, but that's not who we're really concerned about, though. Here we go. Why are you going all the way down the ground? That's not a good sign, man. Is she locked up somewhere in a dungeon or what? See? Is that why we saw water? Okay. Beggaret. Labyrinth City. Yeah, he's depressed. He's in bed. Yeah. Awfully glum. You do not want to laugh about this right now. It's kind of sad. Oh my god, here she... Wow. Love how she disappeared behind the thing. Always the dramatic laugh in her departure. Because she's held captive, clearly. Exactly.
そうですね。落ち込んでいるというのは少し心配ですが。ルディならば必ず自分の力。
Yeah, I mean fair, like give him time, right? Oh shit, game screen.
どれだけやり直す機会を与えられたって人間そう変われるもんじゃない。周りの人は俺に手を差し伸べてくれていた。それを拒絶してしまった。あいつもこいつも俺をバカにしてる。そんな被害妄想が。
Yeah, yeah. It sucks, man, because yeah, we literally see there people wanting to help him out. His parents. Yeah, because of course we saw his parents die later on. I don't know how much time went by. Here we go again. So I wonder then if the... Oh shit, this is his mom, isn't it? I think it's his mom. I don't think this is Rudius. Yep. I was about to say that water is supposed to represent something to do with his mom. Whoa, another kid? Or is this... Oh shit, okay, this is just a flashback.
少し眠たいだけよ。大丈夫ですか、母様。 片付けは僕がやっておくので休んでいてください。そう？じゃあルディに任せようかしら。はい。いえいえ、当然ですよ。家族ですから。ルディ？はい。大好きよ。
He's dreaming about her. And so the water is meant to be a hint at where she could be, I guess, because we saw like water as well when Kisharika was looking, right? Stepping outside the door. Wow, I love how they're tying it in with like his real version. Did he do that though? I mean, clearly he did go outside later on in his real version too, because that's how he got killed. He got punished for it, literally. Damn. He saved those people in front of the truck too. Wow, man. What? Oh, Jesus Christ. What an episode once again. How often have we even seen this outro? Because I feel like I might have only seen it once, like early on in the show or something. And I remember thinking then already that like the windows were very representative of something. Yeah, a chapter has ended, man. That's what it is. Oh shit. Okay, we're getting some kind of tease.
5歳で水星級魔術師、しかも無縁症って。確かに本当ならすごいし、ぜひお声掛けをしたいところですけど。
作り話もそれだけ持っていると逆に面白い。
Oh god, where are we? Who is talking?
あなたはこれが作り話ではないと、そう言いたいんですね。はい。僕にとっては恩人であり、師匠であり、
Wait, what?
友達でもあるけど、そうですね。
Savior, mentor, and friend. It's not Sophie, is it? Why does she have gray hair?
一番尊敬している人です。
Oh my god. What a tease. Holy shit, guys. Alright, well, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and of course, you can watch the next 8 episodes straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Go and check it out. Wow, yeah, there's so much to get into here. Honestly, what I love, first and foremost, about this episode is the amount of perspectives that we're getting. We're basically seeing every single character that's still alive at this point in the show and where they're at. Like even going back to some of the less relevant side characters like Geese, right? And we saw those, you know, the Beast people, of course, at the Doldia village for a split second there. But it was really nice because it gives, and I said it during the reaction, but it gives this entire universe such a, well, you get the impression so much that like, this place is alive, right? And like life continues on wherever you are. And of course, it's very true, but still, like you always feel, well, with most stories, you see that like they simply maintain focus with where it's important to have that focus. And it's not like Mushoku Tensei doesn't do that. I mean, it's still gonna continue focusing on the most important parts of the story, right? But you do just get the little glimpses still, and you get the impression that, like I said, this place, these characters, we could still meet back up with them at any point, right? And so now there is a possibility that like we're gonna run back into Paul eventually too, who has actually managed to reunite with Lilian, with Aisha, and we know this now. We know that this has happened. And the show has been doing this already from the start, don't get me wrong. Like we saw, for example, those glimpses already of Paul writing the notes to Rudius, right? And kind of giving us updates on his particular journey as well. Roxy has been doing that same thing too, but like it's really nice how that's continued to be a main thread throughout the story. And in this episode especially, I feel like this was by far the one that just gave us all the perspectives at once there, right? Which, like I said, I very much appreciated. But as far as then, yeah, where the story is actually going to go, that's the big question, right? It could go in so many directions. That final tease at the end there, was that really Sylphie then? I guess so, right? I mean, I can't think of anybody else that it could be except for Sylphie. She literally was like an elf with the, you know, like with the long ears and everything there. she didn't have green hair anymore, which was interesting, but like it was looking gray. But she called Rudy as, of course, her friend and her mentor. Yeah, like all the descriptions that Rudy was for her in those early episodes. So clearly it is her, but like who is she introducing? Yeah, like Rudius to technically, or well, who is she telling about Rudius? And like she's trying to like recruit him or something as part of a group or something is the impression that I got. I have no idea what to make of it. I'm looking forward to seeing where that whole particular storyline is going to go. Yeah, immediate priority is clearly going to be Zenith, right? Like the mom. And we've been getting some teasers about her potentially getting held up somewhere. Which it's hard to say for now, like where she would be. And what was that whole final scene about with her and, you know, Rudius and stuff, right? And like cutting her finger and stuff. I feel like there's going to be more meaning to it, but I'm not sure for now what it could possibly represent. I also did really like the connections that they were making to, you know, Rudius and his former life and stuff, right? And taking the step outside, giving himself the motivation to do so, which clearly is what's going to get him in the second season and to go out there again and to cure himself from his depressive state that he was in here in the last 1 or 2 episodes of this first season. But you know, that's the thing, right? It's like obviously Rudius did actually manage to make some progress in his old life too, because he actually died saving those people from getting run over by the truck, which was a very noble act of him. Not just that, it was also the significant detail of like he was actually finding himself outside, right? So like clearly he was no longer fully holed up in his bedroom there anymore, and yeah, just entirely you know, like feeling stuck anymore, I guess, right? I think he was meant to have made some progress already, and it's all the more honestly sadistic and tragic that like he ended up dying as a result. Almost like the universe was sort of punishing him for making progress there, potentially, right? I don't know really if it was progress that he made, but I feel like it was. Still, of course, he got to have a chance at making even more progress in this second new life that he ended up getting. So yeah, Roxy, you know, reunited, or well, Roxy ended up actually meeting Kishirika. She got clues about where Zenith could be. So again, this clearly sets up the potential for Rudius, Zenith, and Roxy to all go to the same place. Well, along with Sylvia, I guess, too. So basically all the characters that haven't really gotten to reunite yet are gonna hopefully be reuniting, yeah, over the course of the second season eventually, right? Rujat is still improving his reputation, which was nice to see. Yeah, Eris actually does turn out to go on a quest that is not what I had expected. She is going on her own path, rather, and it's not her actually going to what Alphonse was telling her to do, right? So interesting. She cut off her hair, presumably to basically be in disguise and not be recognized by people. And honestly, I think with that, I've talked about all the characters. Yeah, it was a lot to take in this episode, I will say, but I really enjoyed everything that they did. I love the setup that they've been doing for the you know, second season, while paying tribute technically to the journeys that we've gone on over this past season. It's been so fantastic. I absolutely loved it. Of course, we still are going to have one OVA coming up, which I'll be looking forward to seeing what that's about. I don't know if it's really going to be significant or like very important in the grand scheme of things, because it could either be focusing on then Eris, you know, on this new journey right now, or it could be going back to when we know that Eris went after goblins, knowing that it's called Eris the Goblin Slayer, somewhere midway through the season. But yeah, I don't know like what the significance of it is going to be. I'll be looking forward to hopefully being surprised by it. But then for now, guys, really hope you enjoyed my reaction and review to episode 23 of Mushoku Tensei. If you did, then of course you can watch the next 8 episodes, the first 8 episodes, I should say, of the second season, as well as the the OVA exclusively over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Go and check it out. Your support is very much appreciated and allows me to make these videos in the first place. And then I want to thank you all a lot for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you back in the next episode.